G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. I've just arrived up at log dump number 2 with my trusty hound, of course, my overseer, and I've got about, I think it's about 9 leftover logs here. I've cut some of them, or most of them actually. There's a few over in the paddock just behind me, field, and down the bottom over the hill over there I had about 5 or 6 down there, all together in my whole tube. Log yards. I had about 51 logs, but anyway, last couple of years I've cut them up pretty much, but I've got some here that I want to cut, and like that's probably 2.5 foot, something like that, 3 foot at the other end, or a metre nearly. But yeah, I've got a few logs here. They're quite good size, 12, 14, 16 inch diameter, and here I want to start cutting because I finished at number 1 log dump. I've just got to clean up there, that's all. But this one here is probably over 2 foot as well in diameter. It doesn't look that big on camera, but in my foot, so it's pretty big. And then I've got this one here. I've brought down the 372 at the moment. I might just do a couple of quick cuts. That chain, I've sharpened it up a bit better and taken the rakers down, but anyway, this thing here, that root ball, that's gone. Let me get through about treading on a snake or something. It's warm today, so I think we're going to have trouble with snakes this year. Yeah, that's, oh god, 7, 8 foot high maybe. But way out there, it's a big root ball. I'll have to try and get the 288 in here to try and cut it and try and drop that stump. I've still got like 3, 4 logs, 5 logs underneath that end. I don't know how dangerous it's going to be, but I'll try and cut through here, and hopefully the thing doesn't drop on me. We'll see how it goes anyway. I don't want to sound miserable, but anyway. Oh, here's a couple of bits of water cut and never took. Just had the rot. Oh well, not to worry. Anyway, I'll get back to you, and that's where the 288 cut that one over there before, when I first tried it out. Anyway, I'll get back to you later on. Cheers for now. Alright, back for a sec guys. What I've done to the chain this time is I've sharpened it up, hopefully a little bit better. I've taken the rakers down a fraction, and I noticed that when I took the spark plug out to check it, it was carboned up a little bit, so it's still running very rich in this at the moment, so I've been playing around with it. So I've just screwed it in just 1/8 turn. I'll see how that goes when I'm cutting in the wood over here in a minute, so we'll just do a couple of cuts and I'll probably leave it at that. But yeah, there's some of the other trees I was doing. I had 3 stumps sitting there, but the bloke who was working here, when I cut all the trees are about 120 foot long, some of that, he picked up the other couple of stumps and threw them in that big fire there for us to do next year or something when it's cooler. But yeah, I've still got 1 stump left there. But anyway, I'll start this up in a minute. I'll go over in position and we'll do a couple of cuts on a bit of a smaller log down there. Okay, I'll start the saw up and warm it up for a sec before I do a couple of cuts. Decompress, choke. So there we go. Good. That's what I like to hear. I'll give it a minute to warm up. I'll do a couple of small cuts in this bit here. I'll be coming up here from now on until I clean up there. So without making this too long a video, I'll do a couple of quick cuts. See how we go, see if this is working any better. Yep, I'm oiling up. That's running better, a lot better. Yeah, cutting very nice. Chips are still a bit small, but it's stringy bark. That is stringy bark, it's shocking. Nice and red, starting to crack, dry out nicely. I'll do a couple of cuts a bit further up. Beautiful. Right, just perform them beautifully. That is nice. Now you can hear it start the 4-stroke as I go into it, and then it clears out. It clears right out now. I just that 1/8 turn in, just to lean it out, and it's a beast. There we go. More bark. This stuff. I've just welded my trailer back up, and painted it, so I don't have it here at the moment. I'll come back up and pick it up tomorrow. But there we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. Solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. I'll stop it here for the moment, and I'll get back to you. Right, back again for a second, guys. I've just done a couple more cuts. I'm absolutely happy. I'm stoked about with this saw at the moment. It is absolutely beautiful. It is just cutting like you wouldn't believe. Just touch the trigger and bang, she's through. It's absolutely beautiful. Whoop. The old homemade picaroon. Look at that. Beautiful. But cut, I'll show you in a minute anyway. I've cut another 3 cuts up there. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know how easy it's going to be to split. You can hear that's hard. That is hard. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 more cuts here. Another 3 over there. There's a bit of a crack here. Oh, you ripper. Oh, look at this. Red gold. Absolutely beautiful. That's probably wet. I've got the moisture meter over there, but anyway, it's probably about 50% still after about 2.5 years. That is absolutely beautiful. All right, I'll do a bit more and I'll get back to you. Cheers for a moment. All right, there we go, guys. I got a few pieces cut on that one split with the 8-pound maul. That's all. It's still running rich actually, and it's went through this like a hot knife through butter, as I've said before. But yeah, I've got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 14. There's only 14 bits there, but it's anyway. I was just trying out the saw with its tune, so I might be able to take it in another 1/8 of a turn. But it's still 4-stroking up top. It does sort itself out in the cut. You hear a little bit if you pull back, but anyway, from me and this little hunting hound, we'll say goodbye. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Alright guys, I just got my meter out, moisture meter, 55.7. Sitting there 2.5 years. I thought it was a bit wet. 55.7. That's that piece I split about 15 minutes ago or more. Yep. I split another piece over here as well, but it took about 5, 6 swings to get it, and it was, you can see it was wet. That's it. Cheers everyone.